Welcome back to me turning my rent control department into the vintage dollhouse of my dreams. I put my bed on risers because I needed the storage space. Rude. Because of the risers, it has been exceedingly difficult to find a skirt that will work with the bed. So I decided what better fabric to use than the curtains I'm using in my windows and behind my bed. The grass is always greener in faux velvet. A lot of decorator influencers hate these kind of curtains, and I will say I don't like the rings, and at some point I'm going to make them look like pinch pleat curtains. But the fabric itself is incredible. You are never going to find this quality of fabric at the price point that these curtains are, and most of the decorators really don't like them because they're very oversaturated because they're affordable. I don't dislike things because they're popular. I dislike things that I don't like. And I genuinely find these decorators to be insufferable snobs who just don't like things that are overly popular. It's like saying it's impossible to have beautiful furniture from IKEA. No, you just have to know how to style it. Also, most of them are just preying on your fear of not fitting in. I'm using my old bed skirt, it's very cheap, as the base. I cut one of the curtain panels in half to be both of the sides, and I'm looping it around a little to go around the corner. My sewing machine has decided to be a whiny little bitch, but I still want to get this project done today, so we're just gonna pin it. For now. And most likely forever. Shh. I'm very excited to get rid of this headboard. I've always hated it. I actually found a headboard at the trash that I'm going to reupholster in the most beautiful fabric, so stay tuned for that. It'll be an easy project. Stop procrastinating. Yeah, well, I'm an idiot, and I was right to procrastinate this because it's a nightmare. One good thing about doing it this way is if I ever decide to add a ribbon at the bottom, it'll be super easy. Super easy. I don't want it to be just flat and taut, so I'm going to add a little pinch pleat here, which is really very good that I have this on because now I know exactly the center of the bed. I don't even have to do math. Not that I would have done it anyway. I would have just eyeballed it. Look at how good that looks. I've actually done a bed skirt like this before because I pinned it and I was gonna sew it and then I lost interest in the project and I just put my mattress on and it was fine. Just because I'm only pinning it doesn't mean it can't be nice. So I'm doing a very sharp corner. And it's done! I am so happy to have that finished. When I got the chenille bedspread, I really wish I had gone with a queen instead of a king. I didn't want it to be too short and always tugging on it because I hate when a bedspread is too small. But this one's a little bit too big. Go figure. But it's perfect and I love it nonetheless. Thank you for watching all the way to the end by Strange Little Onions, and because you did that, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the fabric I'm going to use for the headboard. Sky blue background with Victorian hot air balloons. It's gonna be perfect! All right, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. Mwah.